Order filled. Order filled.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as at your own risk. We're not responsible for your trade. Trade in the future, there is a high risk in trading futures. Today, just would like to update you guys to our members on this new auto trade we are testing, which is going to be released within a week or so, probably. We just doing some upgrade, and we already. I'm using a lot of time on the ES, and we are already up to $2,000 on the ES, and we will cover the rest of the auto trade. We've been doing extremely well. The CL 1000, Nasdaq 570. We are a little bit down on the CL trade at the moment, but it is. There is not even one losing trade on the ES from where we started. It's just bang, 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 bang. I mean, there is nothing, nothing. And it is an amazing. And we also, if we want to look some of the trades, Russell is going very well, and also you can use a micro account. If you want to use a micro account, you can use a micro account, and but it doesn't matter. We will be covered. We have a new signal on the Russell with the market analyzer. It's entry at 16645, target 16702. We will cover all this later on, and we have some. I talked to you yesterday. We are already $4,000 into the profit, and it's only right now 951. This is a really also. We already started with the project right after this auto trade, and it is an amazing. And we will be also covering that privately. We have some very good news. We are to our members only. We are trying to members only. We don't care about the outsiders. To our members, we're gonna find a way. Combine all the accounts and use those auto trades for the ones who have a lack of experience. They can relax. Anyway, we can talk about that later. For the ones that just joined us today, if you want to follow any of the signal, as an example here, the Nasdaq, you will have with this empty column here on the left upper corner, you will have a new signal. As an example here, it says on the Nasdaq sell 903050, target 19010. Right now we are 12 ticks into that trade, and this is a base on one contract, and this is a base on one or two contracts. The blue charts are connected to this market analyzer, and this market analyzer is a base on a swing trading. You're very welcome to follow the signals, and we have the auto trade with the blue charts. Is taking those trades from the market analyzer. On that system, we have on that system we have 4 different automated trade: ATM, full automated, pullback, re-entry, and an ATM strategy. And then you can use 1 or 2, whatever you want to use. On this one here, we are using 2. On the Russell, and it just fired the trade on the Russell. For the right upper corner is the same principle for scalping, and as you see, As an example, NASDAQ buy 9024.50, target 9040. Every time there is a new entry, the system estimate where you need to get out, whether it's a scalper or it is a swing trading. For every single trade is a different, it's not a preset ticks. And then the trailing stop is based on fibs. Very simple, support lines. So for an example, if the market is trending, the auto trade extend the target automatically for you. You don't have to do anything. And if it pull back, as you see, we are the only company we have managed to do that. The trailing stop goes back a bit. It's like you trade in, like a human is trading that. So
Order
it pulls
filled.
back a little bit if the system thinks
Order
we
order
are on the
filled.
right track, but there is a pullback, so that the trend stop don't pull back a lot, but it pull back a couple of 3 ticks, and then it goes back, you see, and as what you have seen right now. And if the market is trending, is gonna extend the target automatically
Order
and go
filled.
up to the higher level. This is a very, very straightforward trading. And
Order
then
filled.
what we do, we use a fib line. Those the zones you can order them separately from the full package. Has nothing
Order
to do with the
filled.
full package. And then you can and whether you are using a minute or you are using 15 seconds, they do amazing job. And then immediately, why we need the fibs, because immediately, when the market is getting in trouble. As an example, here we have the NASDAQ. Every time you see it double resistant, the market is not gonna go smooth. And as we see, the NASDAQ
Order
came in and
filled.
hit at the line at 9029.75, and that's why now is going back and forth, trying to see if we can break that area, which we will be covering later on today. And today is a Friday, and we have a lot of things coming, good things coming this year, and I look forward for that year. We are extremely over ready for that year, and we want to make sure this year is going to be different than any other year. That's for sure. At the moment, there is not
Order
much
filled.
going on. It's 9:56. Our official time is 10 o'clock. So we're gonna stay a bit quiet, and
Order filled.
we will be looking out for new signals. So sometimes I'm busy. I don't call the trades, but you need to keep your eye on the new
Order
signal
filled.
here and the new signal here on the first column. Sometimes on the YouTube there is a delay. The delay is not from us. The delay is from YouTube. No matter what we do, we always get sometimes a delay, a few seconds here and there, and there is nothing we can do with the delay. Too bad. So of course, if you have the system, you don't have to worry about the delay, but of course, when we are calling the trade, sometimes there is a few second
Order
delay.
filled.
But when we are running the YouTube, we have 0 delay on our side. But to get
Order
to the
filled.
YouTube and broadcast on the YouTube, because right now you have to use a third party to broadcast live, not like it used to be direct to YouTube, and that is causing a bit of delay.
Order filled.
Sometimes depends, I don't know. But my internet is an extremely
Order
strong,
filled.
and there is nothing wrong with my internet. So I don't know. Maybe we can solve it later on with the different ways. I don't know yet. Okay, guys, I'll stay quiet a little bit, and then we'll continue looking for. Actually, for the CL, guys, I want to tell you is sell, sell, sell on the CL. There is nothing but sell on the CL, and we will be covering the CL right after 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
You know, yesterday we were doing support in the afternoon, and we have a very nice guy. We were a customer of ours, and he was insisting on auto trading 24/7, and I kept talking to him, let him know that he cannot do that, you know, and this is a myth, and this is misleading. If you think you can auto trade 24/7, you cannot do that. Because the market trend and then sometimes goes sideways, and when it goes sideways or flat, you start losing money. Every time the market gets stuck between channels, you start losing money when the market is not giving away. So it's not sitting on a gambling table of blackjack 24/7 earning money. So this year we wanted to uh, like I'm showing an example here. This is a new signal right now on the swing trading, the ES Nasdaq buy order. So guys, again and again, this is a myth, and anyone can tell you you can trade 24/7 on an auto trade. He's full of it. In this cases right now it's 10 o'clock. There is $400 on the Nasdaq. There is a couple $100 on the ES. There is a couple $100 on the Russell. Close everything. Have a nice life. Have a nice weekend, and stay away from trouble. Don't poke the market all the time, and don't put your fingers in the fire all the time. So when you see you are around up to $700-800 a day, flat everything out and get yourself some kind of hobby. Don't sit behind the screen 12 hours a day trying to get an auto trade to run day and night for you. This is not going to happen. When the market is trending, you will be making enough money. And then once you are done with that trade, we don't know the next time when it could be the next trade is going to be bad trade. So now we catch a trend here, call it off. There is over $1,000 in here, call it off. And it has been a problem with us trying to this one here I'm bragging about, which the ES has made $2,000 today. As you see, it was more than 2,000 today on it, and it was non-stop winning trades today. And then there we go, we got hit one with a bad trade right
Order
there.
filled.
So even one of the most advanced auto trades, you're gonna have a bad trades. And now we need to go back for a new trade to recover for what we give away, $400 or $300 or $200 or $100. So again, guys, please, I mean, with the things like this, you have around $5,000. Flatten out everything. It's only 10 o'clock. Leave it alone. You're done for today, you know. And this is where we need to start thinking that you need to, there's no more room to do anything. I don't know what else. We have on the YM a new signal, 200.
Order filled.
On the swing trading. I'm gonna extend it a little bit, the target on the YM, and we have the new signal on the Nasdaq, and we have a new signal. Let's go ahead and extend the target. Today is a Friday. I'm gonna, you know, that's why I like the ATM. I don't like the full automated, and we're gonna extend it. The ES is not gonna do. It's not gonna go the ES, guys. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Order
It's
filled.
not going to do it. The ES signal,
Order
it's not
filled.
going to do it. So be careful with that. And there is a lot of resistance on the ES. It's not going to make it. And we are, as we see,
Order
the
filled.
ES is not going to make it all the way up to the 32.85. It's not going to make it. So be careful with that.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
If we look at the market analyzer on both of directions, they are in red right now. If you see, sometimes this happen when the market changes in direction right away, you're gonna get red on those. As we see, the ES is struggling, Nasdaq struggling, YM flat. Even on the scalper, the market is a struggling market on the signal entry. Automated, it is a struggling market. On this new auto trade, we just crossed the 5,000 on the new auto trade, and took the short, and also had an early prediction on the ES. So we already crossed the 5,000 on the ES Russell, and we didn't do that much on the YM. It's 245. The CL we got 630 and 610 on the. And next week we will be running also. As a matter of fact, we can do it right now. We can start running the micro accounts in here, and we can on the micro accounts you can if you want to use 4 contracts, you can use the micro account on 4 contracts Nasdaq, 4 contracts ES, 4 contracts micro YM. So this is what we have so far on this new automated trade. And of course we will be is beautiful.
Order filled.
On a day like this, just flatten out everything and call it off for today.
Order
We still
filled.
have one trade on the Russell, and is already, the trailing stop is at 667, so I don't care either direction, and is going to close. And the ES and the YM, I'm not too happy about YM, but some people are interested in the YM. I'm not. This is the YM, just took that trade. I'm interested in DAX, CL, and ES.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go.
Order filled.
The market start
Order filled.
diving back in, so probably we are closing the Russell.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. Super.
Order filled.
Okay, took a dive. That's it.
Order filled. 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 Order. Order filled. 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 Order filled.
You know, guys, you gotta be careful with the Nasdaq signal. As we look, where is the signal on an ES is 3282, and has been problem because we have the zone, the resistance at 3282.25. So if you want to take a long on the ES, you need to put the order right above the line at, if you want to put a buy order, has to be 3282.50. And as long as this EL not crossing this 82.25 on the ES, the Nasdaq is not gonna go anywhere, neither the ES. So you gotta be careful here. We are sitting, the key right now in the market is 32.82.25. If you want to trade the ES, you have to put a limited order at 32.82.50 limited order.
Order filled.
And please follow us on the sim. We're not responsible for your trade. So as long as this ES is not breaking this 32.82.25, this Nasdaq is gonna collapse to the 9033.25 re-entry long on the Nasdaq. So be careful. Now start sinking again, and there is not much going on. Actually, the market is in a really hard area here on the ES. It is a very tight place, and it can go. And now it is stuck between the support line at 32.81.25 and a resistance at 32.82.25. So if we look a little bit, magnify what's going on, the ES is back and forth in this area here between those fib line, and that is going to cause a lot of problems for your Nasdaq trade. So the impact on your Nasdaq, it is it's going to be holding the Nasdaq very strong support area at 9033 level. So it is really sitting on a two different. So let's see what will happen. The Nasdaq is not gonna do it if we on the ES we're not breaking that 32.82.25. This is really the key at the moment in the market, is the ES crossing the 32.82.25. It is very serious number. So keep your eye on that, and then you can predict your Nasdaq trade. Very important, guys. Thank you.
Order filled. 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 Order. Order filled. 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 Order. Order filled. 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 Order filled.
We're about to close that automated trade on the YM. It's getting really tight, and you know, this is something what I was talking about earlier today, that if you go back to when we first started on this auto trade, we were around the 5,000 and we stayed on the 5,000 area. So the numbers has changed. The CL lost the ground and then gaining again, and then we had a hit with YM and then gained the regain everything again. But the numbers have changed, but the total amount is still the same from when we started. We started around 5,000 into the profit for those new auto trade, and we still
Order
around the
filled.
5,000 2 hours later. So that tells us that you should never use an auto trade 24/7. The market was doing fine, died out around 10:30, and as you see, thank you, sir. And I'm really looking forward. And as you see, once we
Order filled.
closed the YM, everything is finished, and I stopped the ES, but I disabled the ES. But let me show you, if I kept with the ES, I would have nailed another trade on the ES. This one here I stopped at 11:09.
Order filled.
And then have another $1,000 trade in here, but I have stopped it because it was $2,000 on it. But if I would have left it, I would have got this is a 100 take a profit again, $1,000 profit. 2,000 is good enough. Nasdaq, I stopped it. It was 1,000.
Order filled.
Actually, the CL was 1,000, and I got aggressive with the CL because the CL was moving earlier when we on the European market trading the DAX. The YM it's like a wishy-washy. The YM, I personally do not like YM, but here it is, and the Russell did very well. We stopped it immediately on the Russell, and there is nothing left on the on the Russell. We have the daily target, as you see, a long time ago, and it hit the 1,275. And then what you do, you just resume on that, and but we are done with that, and we are done plenty. And now this new trade on the YM is not important anymore. But this is next week. We will also we are waiting on adding the new. We have some requests by customers that they like to use a Renko bar. We are making additional entry for the Renko bars, and so this is gonna take a week, and then test it, and then we're gonna send it out. But there is no use to sit down rest of the day. You did more than enough. You out-traded the best traders, been around for 20 years. And going around that circle is not going to make any difference. Thank you. And then just leave it alone. Don't poke with it, you know. And this is amazing. Things like this, when I stopped the this is today's. If we had one losing trade actually in the middle of the session here, and if this is middle of the night, you're not going to be trading that in the middle of the night. But if we go back to 8 o'clock, somewhere around 8 o'clock, we have one time, two times, everything is fine. Then we got hit around 10 o'clock with a one bad trade, and then one is a little bit of break even, and I stopped, and we stopped at 11:13, and then I missed out on the last trade, which the last trade was extremely beautiful. That would have made another 1,000, and as you see right now, there is no more trade is taken on it, and this is very good. So I'm very happy with it, and I cannot wait till we send it out to our clients. And finally, we've been struggling lately with the signal. Also today on the
Order
signal,
filled.
we had red, green, red, green, red, green, and finally when the market gave in, we start getting a green all across the border. And that's what I can say. Welcome to trading. You cannot beat it all, you know. But this is a very good performance. And as you see, the scalpers now, they are in the red as well. And CL is struggling, which it was running extremely well earlier today. And then it died out on us for some reason. It really died out on us. But that's how it is. Welcome to trading. You cannot beat it all. But this is a very, very good. And I want to say thank you very much. And I wish you a very, very pleasant weekend. And to our traders, we will see you on the private webinars on Monday. Boy, I'm happy it's Friday today. It's been a long week. We send out an updates, and we're about to send a new updates.
Order filled.
So I want to say thank you very much, and God bless you all. And please, if you like us, give us a thumb up on the YouTube. Try to support us so we can stay on the YouTube, helping everyone. We really appreciate giving us a thumb up on the YouTube. God bless you all, and I wish you a really pleasant weekend. Bye for now.